What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? What's up? How you doing today? What's up, you guys? This is Skinny Boy Randy. How you doing today? Hello to all my wave backers. How you doing? I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Gardening with Skinny Boy Randy, where beginners and experts are always welcome. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, click that like and subscribe button down there, y'all. Click that like and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for being here. Also, leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, just not 2 middle fingers. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Also, if I can't answer a question here, drop on over to my Facebook group and hop on back up. All right, okay. And let them know I sent you from over here on my YouTube channel. The Facebook group is Gardening with Skinny Boy Randy, where beginners and experts are welcome as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. I just want to make a quick video. Oh, also leave a comment, you guys. Share with all your social media, all that good stuff. You know how to do it. Yeah, quick video. How to grow anything you want to grow in the 5-gallon bucket. Okay, because we ain't got no money to be going out here buying a whole bunch of land when all you got is an apartment, deck, porch, or patio. We can use these 5-gallon buckets. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do it today. I sure am. So let me just show you some things that we already have growing on the deck. I just planted some okras in here, and there were some carrots that decided to participate. Yeah, and more carrots over here. And I planted those around the edges, and there's a pepper plant in the middle coming up. And here are some baby sugar baby watermelons. We're gonna put more soil in those. And yeah, you can grow anything you want in the 5-gallon bucket, from Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you choose to get yours from, even down to the fruit tree. This is the fruit tree that's been in here for a year. Yep. And I'm going to transplant it. It's just starting to bloom. So I may leave it in there a second year because everything else is already transplanted. But yeah, today is about the 5-gallon bucket and how you can save a lot of money on soil trying to fill that big bucket up. Because the thing is, you don't have to fill that bucket up. Ain't nobody got no money buying all that soil for that bucket. Ain't nobody. You see how tall this bucket is? This bucket is 154 feet tall. Okay, it's taller than me. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, you guys, you don't have to fill this thing all the way up. Potting soil is expensive, and we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money to be buying all that soil. You can make your own mixture, and I've showed you how to make your own mixture. Or you can just buy a potting mix. And the way to save you some money, get the best potting mix you can get. Okay? This is some Miracle Grow. It always goes on sale, you guys. Keep your eyes on the Lowe's and the Home Depots and all your local stores to catch the sales. Okay? Yes. Get these for about $2. You know, if you order them online, if you order like 10, they come like $1.98 or something like that. But what you want to do, how to save money and soil. What I do, and it's been working for me. Let's go ahead and set our bucket up first. You just want to get your Home Depot bucket, you guys. Get the drill. Make you some holes. Okay. And if you don't have a drill, just make you some holes, you know, with whatever you have to make holes with. Y'all know I love using this drill just because. Okay. There we go. Now you can put holes 4 or 5 on the bottom. I normally like to do one in the middle. Yeah, one right in the middle. And some people put some on the sides. You can do that, but we're not going to do that today. Now what I do is I take one of my old containers from the Dollar Tree, and what I'll do is I'm going to take this and put it right down in that bucket like that, right? And all that leftover gardening soil and planting soil, don't throw them bags away, y'all. I told y'all don't throw them bags away. We ain't got no money. You can take this and reuse it. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a tomato plant in this. It's going on my deck, and it's an indeterminate, so I know it's going to get tall, but it's going to be beautiful on the deck. You can do this at an apartment, a porch. If you have a space where you can put a bucket and you can grow something, you can do this. Okay, so we have our container there. We have our holes at the bottom. What I'm going to do is take about 3 bags, old bags of my soil bags, and put them right in there. I'm going to put this in the middle, that pot in the middle, and put these in there just like that. Yep, see? And I've just saved myself about this much space. And don't worry about drainage, because by the plastic being wrinkly, Wrinkly. I don't even think that's a word. Okay, but yeah, by the plastic being wrinkled, the water is going to go down and seep down, and this is good plastic that you can use for growing food, and the buckets are used for growing food. For everybody who wants to know, you using the right plastic? Yes, the same plastic that your soil that you're growing your food comes in. This is it. Okay. So we never went to professional school on the plastic. We never went to plastic school. And Princeton is over there tearing up the netting. But yeah, you guys, so the reason I do this is because from here up, it'll be soil. But from here down, it'll be space and air. And if the roots do make it that far, they'll just die off. It won't kill your plant because the plant roots normally don't even, most plants that we're planting in our vegetable gardens local, they're not going to get from here all the way down to there. They're just not. And when you pull up your old plants, you'll see how tall the root really is. Okay, so this is the way to save money and, yeah, time. So what we did, we put that in there like that. And here comes the plane, y'all. You know the plane has to come. Oh, before I put the soil in, let us let the military go by, okay? And that's one of them big ones, like, oh yeah, Randy, we're going to be in this video with you. Okay! Every time. But okay, back to what we're talking about. Is you gone yet? God bless the soldiers in the military. I think that was a military plane. But okay, so we got our holes in our bucket. We put our little container in there. We put our plastic in. Now what I'm going to do is take a stake. Now this is a long stake, y'all. This is taller than I am. Let me step back. Can you see it? Yeah. Because I know how tall my indeterminate tomatoes get, and these are going to be on the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here right now, just like that. Slide it on the all the way down to the bottom, just like that. Okay. Now I'm also going to put in a tomato cage for support. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to put this tomato cage on for support. I'm going to go ahead and set this up now. You don't want to wait to do this because you might not be able to get this stake down in there or the tomato cage down in there with the plastic and the soil once you get the soil in there. So just open up your tomato cage in a tri shape, just like that. So we have our tomato cage, our bucket, and our stake. Because when the tomatoes grow up, you're gonna need this. Trust me. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is fill it with potting mix. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna stand up on its own because my stake is heavy. Let's do that. There we go. We can prop it up against there for now, you guys. So what you wanna do, and y'all try to get the best potting mix you can get when growing on your patio, deck, porch, or apartment. You see it? See how quickly that filled up? Now we're going to push it all the way down, putting our hands around that plastic to make sure it gets down up under that plastic. But it still bought us so much space. Look at that. Yeah. That's a firm base right there. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw in a little tapping bone meal. A little bit of blood meal. Yep. A handful of, a sprinkle of fertilizer. Just like that. Because the Miracle Grow already has fertilizer in it. So I'm going to mix a little bit more soil in. And then stir it up a little bit. So it'll be up in that top layer to where the roots are going to be. Just stir it up a little bit, and then fill your container the rest of the way. Okay, so go ahead and prop up everything the way you want it to be when you go to plant, just like that. And this is nice and light for everybody who can't lift heavy things. This is very nice and light, you guys. Nice and light. I can hold it with one finger. But there's enough soil in here all the way down there for your plants, you guys. We've been wasting a lot of soil filling it up all the way to the bottom. And we have our drainage hose. So now what we're going to do is transplant one of our tomatoes. Okay? Now if you've been growing indoors, your plants should be looking like this. These are peppers and tomatoes. I know what each one is because I have a chart when I planted them. So we're just going to plant one of our tomatoes into a 5-gallon bucket. And here we go. This is a Rutger tomato. And let me pull this a little closer. All you want to do is take your hand and see how deep that soil is. That is so super deep. And I have my Hori garden knife. Yeah, you guys, this comes from the Emerging Green Company. And they sent me this Hori garden knife, and I love it. And it has the measurements on it. Yep. And you can look in any of my videos in the description and find the Hori garden knife. So I know this is 6 inches. Let's see how far we go down. Way past, yeah. So the soil is at least 8 to 10 inches deep alone. Hey, y'all like this knife. Be careful when you order this, and don't let the kids use it because it's very, very sharp. Shout out to Emerging Green. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys. Uh-oh. I don't want to drop this thing and stab myself in the pinky toe. All right. So now we're just going to take our hand, put it down in there just like that. Can you guys see me? Get it down there just like that. Like a handful deep. Okay? And then we're going to take one of our tomato plants. There's Princeton, of course. Princeton, I'm trying to get the people into action. Okay, let's do it this way. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take one of these tomato plants, this Rutger, pop it right out of its cell. It's not root bound at all. And just make a hole. And you want to bury it. I take off the Condoleezza rights, whatever you want to call them. That's what we call them, the Condoleezza rights. And take them all the way off. And I'm going to plant this thing up all the way up to here. Yep. Watch. Because what's going to happen, all these fine hairs are going to turn into roots. And this is going to be a very strong plant on my deck. So I'm just going to move me some dirt, handful of dirt. Break up the ball just a little bit. Oh, well, it broke itself up. Because that's a good soil. And drop it down in there like that. Okay? Give it a little pressing. We don't do pretty, y'all. We do productive. And you plant it all the way up there. You see that? You can even make a little mound around it if you like. Just like that. And you just planted your tomato plant for your deck. And trust me, y'all. It looks teeny now. Tiny, but you'll see it in a few weeks how it's just gonna take off. So I hope I helped you out just a little bit, and remember, always water in with a mist. And what will probably happen is the tomato plant will wilt for a day or two. Sometimes it doesn't. As long as you give it plenty of water, sometimes it doesn't wilt at all. But if you give it plenty of water, sometimes it doesn't wilt. But if it wilts for a couple of days, it's okay, you guys. It's just getting acclimated to its new home. And then don't forget to always add your labels. And my labels are not over here. So there you have it, you guys. I hope you learned just a little bit today how to grow your own food. Because we ain't got no money to be going to the store and buying all these tomatoes. And I love tomatoes. You can make spaghetti sauce and everything. Thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, live, love, laugh, you guys. Grow stuff and eat it.